up, Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for ReZero Kara Hajimeru Isekai Seikatsu Daisanshou Truth of Zero. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but yeah, it's ReZero Truth of Zero. It's a separate side manga from the original ReZero manga, and it is really, really interesting on what has been happening in this manga. So, this is the first of all, this is the first Manga Nerdigan live reaction for this manga, and I gave you my brief thoughts on this, but before I go into it, let me just say this. As part of the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, something that I've started to do is run a weekly Manga Nerdigan podcast where all of us manga fans get together once a week and discuss the previous week's manga chapters, including our thoughts and theories for upcoming chapters and whatnot. And it is going to be tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And make sure you stay subscribed to Nerdigans Inc. for more awesomeness, because this Manga Nerdigan podcast is for the manga fans and you guys get to participate too. So, anyway, so last chapter of for ReZero Truth of Zero, Subaru's trying to convince someone to help him fight the witch clan. He's already died twice because of this stupid fucking witch cult. Sorry, not clan. Witch cult. And everyone's being told dickwads to him. So let's see what happens. Because at the end of the last chapter, we saw Anastasia, who is another candidate. So let's see what happens this chapter. Let's eat. The president of the Hoshin Trading Company, Anastasia Hoshin. Natsuki-kun, you can eat, you know. I'll eat when my companion comes back, so no thank you. So about the dragon carriage. Your opponent won't be happy if all you want to do is get to the point. The key to negotiating is how far you can get into your opponent's mind. That's what you're lacking. I'm really in trouble right now. I want to leave the capital by tomorrow. Taking the emotional approach won't work on people like me. Still, I'll recognize your efforts. Ooh, this is called Encounter. It'll be tough for you to find a dragon carriage right now since someone's been buying them all. I've listed the name of a store where you can still find one, and I've also signed it. You'll be able to get one with this. Don't leave me hanging. It wouldn't be any fun if I just gave it to you for free. How about you talk with me for a bit? There's nothing you can gain by talking with me. There's no such thing in this world as something that doesn't have any meaning. You don't know who, where, and when you can find an idea. Hey, young miss, Mimi wants to get more. Can I go get more? Sure, wipe your face first. Wipe it for me. Sure. All right, here I go. Isn't she really cute? Despite her appearance, she's the second strongest in my private army. Private army? They're the Hoshin Trading Company's personal mercenary squad, the Fangs of Iron. They're famous in, Karabagi. There we go. And that small girl's the second strongest. That's right. In addition to that, she's great as a body pillow. Come to think of it, a lot of people have been gathering lately. Don't you think the atmosphere is different than before? Didn't you notice, Natsuki-kun? I did notice because I did notice. Is it because of the election? That's right. If the top brass people move, and if people move, things move. The value of various things are changing right now. Stuff made out of iron is especially valuable. Someone's been gathering weapons such as swords and spears. Iron and weapons? I hope they're not thinking of starting a war. There's also the possibility that they merely want to manipulate the economy. If they create an economic boom, then their popularity would rise. Are you implying that you know who's buying it all up? It's someone you know well too, Natsuki-kun. Someone I know? It's the Duchess, Crush Karsten. That bitch! Crush is, come to think of it, there's been a stream of visitors recently, excuse me. So that's why that Russell guy came by. The stuff in the garden and the people entering and leaving during the night. Is she planning to get all the merchants on her side? Russell fellow? He's definitely a big shot. I guess that'll be useful. Thanks a lot, Natsuki-kun. Didn't you get into an argument with Crush-san and leave her mansion last night? I just thought you'd be quite talkative right now. So you were tricking me the entire time? Are you satisfied with tricking me like this? My heart hurts too, you know. However, I didn't think we'd be able to exchange information properly with our relationship as it is. Obviously, I put insurance on an untrustworthy deal. If you want people to trust you, you have to prove yourself. In your case, you haven't proven yourself at all. What you did in the past won't simply disappear. Oni-san, don't get any closer to the young miss. Mimi's really strong. Thanks, Mimi, but you don't have to do anything. Natsuki-kun can't do anything against me after all. You two are the worst, the worst. Julius sure doesn't get rewarded for his efforts. I guess that's my fault. Let's go, Mimi. Right. One last thing. The key to a negotiation is how much you can prepare beforehand. You have to offer something you have that your opponent desperately wants. That's what you're lacking, Natsuki-kun, with your greedy attitude. Bitch! Well then, let's go. Everyone. See you again, Oni-san. Dang it! What's wrong, Saburo-kun? It's something... No, it's nothing. How did your side go? I reported to the night barracks about the witch cult's activities, using Rosewall-sama's name, but you didn't get the answer you wanted? Apparently there were a couple of similar cases. They don't have any way of proving if those cases were genuine or not. I see. Our legitimate case is being shadowed by the others. If it's impossible to gather reinforcements, it's vexing, but there's no other choice. What should we do? We'll return to the mansion. We'll go back and take Amelia and Ram with us. We'll take them somewhere, just not to that mansion. We don't have time. Let's go immediately. At our current speed, we can get there on the morning of the third day. In that case, we'll have plenty of time to evacuate them. Yeah, you better fucking hurry up, otherwise they're gonna die. The main problem is how we'll evacuate them. Subaru-kun, there are some people over there. Hey, why don't we exchange information? So you're heading to the Mathers territory? Yeah. Isn't it dangerous since it's nighttime? We're planning on camping out here, so why don't you join us? That's what you say, Otto, but aren't you just trying to sell them some of your oil? That's not what I was intending. What about oil? It's nothing. I just made a mistake. I have a lot of oil right now, even though its price is average. I don't know if I can sell all this oil at the capital. If I can't, then I'll go bankrupt. Otto, let's talk. I mean, I have a deal for you, huh? I'll buy all the oil and have all you have, and in exchange, I want you to be our legs. Huh? Everyone, give me your attention. Please listen. I want to hire all of the merchants and dragon carriages here. You'll be carrying people. People? Don't get me involved with slavery. That's not it. There's a village near the Mathers mansion. I want you guys to gather the villagers. Well, what do you think? We'll properly pay everyone. Yeehaw! Oh, man. We'll keep on traveling through the night and probably reach Mathers territory by morning. Sorry for not getting you guys rest. Don't worry about that. You're buying all of my oil and paying me for my services. I'll even drive continuously for 3 days and nights. I'm sorry to bother you, Saburo-kun. I want to check the remaining distance, so can you open the map for me? It's by your feet. This should be it. I found it, but you can't read anything in the dark. Here it is. I haven't used it in a while, so I hope it hasn't died on me. Yes, Subaru-kun, it's a piece of futuristic technology known as a cell phone. I'm glad it still has some battery left. Check the map out. Check the map with this. I will, thank you. What is that, Natsuki-kun? I haven't seen that kind of crystal lamp before. It's a secret item that the Mangrave gave me. You should forget that you've seen it. Whoa, what's with the circumstances? That clearly smell of money. We should be able to see Flugel's tree in a little while. We can reach the Mathers territory if we go northeast from here. Flugel's tree? It's a huge tree, stands in the middle of Eliphas Highway. Apparently a sage known as Flugel planted it there several hundred years ago. Look, there it is. Wow, that's amazing. Huh? Where did the bandana guy go? I hope he didn't get distracted by the tree and got separated. What is it, Natsuki-kun? Are you looking for something? I'm looking for one of your companions. Where did the bandana guy that was over here go? What are you talking about? There wasn't anyone there in the first place. What? Huh? Wait, must covers the Eliphas Highway. Mist covers the Eliphas Highway. Oh, fuck! Oh, man. This is getting really creepy. Oh, man. Hopefully they're going to make it in time. I hope that... Oh, man, I hope you don't have to die again, Subaru. That would fucking suck. Anyway, what did you nerdigans think about this chapter? I thought this chapter was really good. Besides the fact that Anastasia is a fucking bitch. She is a fucking bitch. I swear to God. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. And if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a couple ways you can do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. Both links are in the description box below. And make sure you follow me on Twitch, aka Twitter, Twitch, and friend me on PlayStation Network. And until next time, my fellow Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!